to the vlog. Early morning walk. Got started really early today because there's a lot to be done. One of the things that I have to do is experiment with a new flavor for the holidays, which is pretty late in the game to even do that. A more responsible person would have probably done this in July. But you know, like to keep things interesting. The actual truth is that I just randomly had this idea like a week ago when I was doing pies for Thanksgiving. I randomly just had this idea of like, oh my gosh, this would make such a good pie idea for Christmas. So here we are. So I'm gonna be playing around with that because I want to make sure I bring it to, I have a delivery at Book and Bottle tomorrow, and the people that work there are absolutely awesome, and they're gonna be my taste testers for this one. They're gonna tell me what they think of it, so that's why I have to do that today. I also have a lot of other unglamorous, not so fun things to do, and I do have some videos to edit for Vlogmas, so it's gonna be a busy one, but I figured bring you guys along, and hopefully I don't get run over. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and tell me what you think of this new flavor. Then I need to get home and fix this hair because this Florida humidity is no joke. So let's do this. Have you been waiting for me, mister? Have you been waiting for me, Mr. Ginge? God, it's almost 3 o'clock. How does the day just go by like that? I just did some editing. I did some of the business stuff like sending people invoices, getting my orders organized for the week. For now, I will get to the kitchen and actually try that new pie recipe for the holidays. So yeah, let's get the apron on and get to baking. So here's what we're actually doing. So remember the custard that I did a few weeks ago that I did on this vlog over here? So that vanilla custard tasted so good that I kept thinking, I just randomly had this idea of like, what if instead of vanilla, I did it as an orange custard, and then I put it in a pie with some cranberry sauce? Because I think that would taste amazing. So that's what I'm trying today. I'm just turning that custard into orange custard. I'm gonna use some orange zest and some orange juice. I have orange, what's it called? Like the extract. I have orange extract, but I feel like extract usually make things taste like candy, like not in a good way. So I'm gonna try it with juice, and then if needed, I'll add like half a teaspoon, a quarter teaspoon of the extract just to give it more of an orange punch. But I think just like a lot of zest should do the trick. And I have a pie crust that I already blind baked. So let's get to doing this. I'm very excited. I hope it turns out. I know this seems not normal to put a saucepan on a scale, but measuring cornstarch with a cup is such a nightmare. It's just so much easier to do it like this, and obviously this isn't hot yet. If it was hot, this would be a disaster. And the salt. Practicing what I preach here. So what I'm gonna do is zest the orange ahead of time, because if you remember, if you watched that vlog, you remember that things got a little chaotic once things started thickening and it started to become custard. Oh, it's clumping. Why? Don't do this to me. All right. So I will not be able to stop stirring and then zest the orange and get the orange juice to add it to it. So it needs to be prepped ahead of time. I always say have everything already laid out. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna zest the orange and squeeze the orange juice. And I need to actually measure it, because if this is gonna be a recipe for the bakery, it needs to be measured out. It can't just be whatever I was feeling that day. Should I do the zest of 2 oranges or 3? I think 2 oranges should be fine. I think 2 oranges plus like, how many tablespoons? 2. Here's the thing. This is what I talk about here on the channel all the time. Like if you're going to add something or you're going to take something out, it's going to affect the chemistry. So if I add orange juice, that's adding liquid to the recipe, which means I need to lower the amount of plant milk that's in there, because this calls for 2 cups of plant milk. So I think I might just do maybe like 1 3/4 of a cup of milk, and then the 1/4 of a cup will be orange juice, and then I'll add like half a teaspoon of orange extract, and that should do. I think that will work, because if I take too much of the milk and replace it for orange juice, the acidity is going to be off. So you have to consider all those things. I feel like a beautiful mind, like there's numbers and things all over around me as I consider all of these factors before I get into making this custard, but I think this will work. So let me just zest these and get the orange juice and get it ready. I'm gonna have to get rid of those seeds, obviously. Okay, that's about 1/4 cup. Being orange is that it's already giving it naturally that yellow color that last time I had to use the food coloring for. So that's nice. All right, it's thickened up. I do smell the orange. Okay, so that filled about half, which is perfect. I'll just do the cranberry, that's gonna do the other half. All right, so now this is going in the fridge to set, because if I put the cranberry on top of this, it's just going to sink and it's not gonna be pretty. So in the fridge, this goes probably for like 15 minutes. It shouldn't take long. And then I'm gonna put the cranberry on top of it. So all formed up, and I'm actually gonna take this out of the can and put it in a bowl and like mash it up, because it's like jelly, just like a solid thing, and that's no bueno. That's a strange sound. All right, much better. You guys, this is freaking perfection. Like the amount is perfect for one pie. Just perfect. Like just enough to cover it and have like a nice layer without being overwhelming. It will give it taste. It will give that sweetness and that tartness without being super overwhelming. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about this. Now let's get to decorating. I think she turned out beautiful. Look at that. It looks gorgeous. And if you want to know how to decorate something like a holiday treat or a cocktail, anything like super easily like this, I actually have a video coming up later this week, so make sure you subscribe to the channel because it's coming. But anyway, she's ready, and I actually just found out that a friend of mine is actually coming over later today, so she's going to be taste testing this, and I'll bring a slice to the people at Book and Bottle tomorrow as well. Okay, this is so random, but I decided to go for a walk, and because it's so nice outside, it's like in the 60s, which for Florida is unusual. And I just had this idea to This is how my crazy brain works. So I'm really happy with how the pie turned out. I haven't tasted it yet, but I'm really happy with how it turned out looks wise, and I think it will taste really good. But then I randomly had this idea of like something's missing. Like there needs to be a third element, because we have the crust, we have the custard, and we have the cranberry, and I was like, we need some kind of other texture and some kind of other flavor to brighten it up. And it came to me, ginger, crystallized ginger. I think that's what's missing, and I think I'm just going to like grate it on top alongside the decorations, and it's just going to be a sprinkle of the crystallized ginger, and I really think it's going to add so much to that. It's going to add a lot more interest to the flavors, and I'm really excited about it. Am I weird? I'm weird. It's okay. I'm okay with it. So I just can't wait for Josie to try it tonight, and then I can't wait for the people at Book and Bottle to try it tomorrow. So stay tuned. I think I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, and then tomorrow I'm shooting because we're going to Disney. We're going to Disney Springs to eat some vegan food, and I'm so excited. So tomorrow at the top of that vlog, I will let you know how the taste test turned out and whether this is going to be added to the menu. Good? Alright, so if you like this video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Now I'll see you guys here tomorrow with the results of the taste test and to go to Disney. So excited. Alright, have a great day. Stay curious. I will see you next time.